Listen, let's be honest, if it weren't for our next guest, I would say just roll some more minutes of those puppies rolling around, right? Here's how we talk about life-changing dogs. How about life-changing pizza? Our friends at Frank Pepe have been around for quite some time. They're celebrating a big anniversary coming up in the next year. Say hi to Kevin Gagliard and Austin Alvarez with Frank Pepe's. And we'll get to one thing that I really want to ask you in a second, but nice to have you here first and foremost. You guys are kind of synonymous. You're one of the holy trinity of the pizzas. Does that add extra pressure to keeping the business going?
Absolutely.
Yeah, how so?
I always say we're only as good as our last pizza.
There you go. And to make that last pizza, you definitely need, well, you need a pretty good oven that's been around for a long time. And it goes to how hot?
It's a 14 by 14 coal-fired oven, and it burns at 600 degrees. We light it every morning, a brand new fire.
So I've always wondered it because, you know, you started in Worcester Square. How many do you have open now?
17 locations.
17. Now, I remember, I'm dating myself, but I remember when Pepe said, you know what, we're going to open a second one. Just a second one. That was in Fairfield. And the first question I had to the gentleman running it there was, this is a new pizza oven. You got the old one in Worcester Square that's kind of got that pizza goodness all cooked in for 80 years. Can you duplicate that when you add new shops?
When we open a new unit, we open when the oven is ready. We get in there 3 months before, and we burn it and season it. And the Frank Pepe grandchildren, along with our quality and training team, get in there and make sure that that oven's been cured right.
That's good to know. It's the 3 months and not until it's ready, which leads to, Austin, you've been with the company for how many years?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
And what are you, how old are you?
I'm 26.
I'm going to ask you right now.
I'm 26. I started when I was 18.
So that's a testament to the business. I mean, especially as you expand that. You know, you started and now your title is?
Director of Training.
These two gentlemen, they know their pizza, which is why they're here, because we're introducing a new one, right?
That's our featured pie.
What do we got here?
Formaggio that we're running this quarter. Okay.
You get to work. You start carving that up. And
definitely.
I want to know. Well, you guys are, like I said, you're classic. You've been around for so long. Is it hard to come up with new ideas for pizzas?
We get into the spot on Worcester Street with the grandchildren, and we present them with different things that we test, and we brainstorm it, and we try to run 3 special pizzas throughout the year, and some of them end up becoming menu items, like the Doppioloni.
Like the other 2 that we have here, and here, Brendan, get the one in the middle. I mean, you could say, oh yeah, that's a pepperoni pizza, and yet it's not.
It's a doppio, which is double in Italian, and you see it's double pepperoni, and you see how that Italian salt, the pecorino, is sprinkled on top, and you can see it's a cup char pepperoni, so it just kind of catches the roni at different spots.
And speaking of the char, lest you think that you could do this at home, go ahead, lift that pizza, because I want you to see, just that's the key right there. Absolutely. If you don't have that char, it's not a Pepe's, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, back to work. Carve that up. I'm going to put him to work, dang it. Talk about this one as well.
This is a spinach mushroom gorgonzola for our veggie fans.
And I love this one. I'm not a vegetarian by any stretch of the imagination, but again, kind of gives you, it proves the point that you just made, that you can try new stuff. You know, I remember the first time I went into Pepe's on Worcester Square over 20 years ago, and it was just the kind of classic pizza, the classic toppings. This is not classic.
You got to stay sharp. You got to keep inventing yourself and play into the guests and listening to what they like.
And clearly they know what they're doing, because next year is a big anniversary. How many years?
100 years.
100.
Yes.
That's about 4 times you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You got big things planned for next year?
Yeah, we're going to have a huge party the first day of the summer.
Right.
We're going to be inviting our guests in the afternoon and celebrating our guests all afternoon.
I will slip you a couple bucks.
And everybody that's meant anything to the brand at night.
Take a look at this.
So our rewards members will be the ones that'll be first to be invited. So we'd like people to come down and celebrate 100 years of pizza and the Frank Pepe legacy.
There are so many people who are not in New Haven, not in Connecticut, who see this pizza and they go, nope, not the best pizza, like those folks at Jersey who think they know what they're doing. You know, does it, when you know that people are coming specifically for your pizza, how does it make you feel?
It's an honor. A lot of people put a lot of love and work into it. You know, this isn't made by a machinery at all. It's still an art, and pizza making is definitely a talent, and our people bring out the flavor and continue the legacy like Frank
And that's a
did.
good point, because when I show up, and I do often, you know, it's fun watching you guys in the back. Because you're right, it's all fresh, it's all new, and to your point, everyone's happy, and they're running through the ranks up there like you did for 8 years now.
8 years.
Hey, 100th anniversary! Congratulations to
Thank you
that.
so much.
Will you come back when you have the official
Absolutely.
100, so you can give us a little ticket to the party?
We love to spread pizza.
Kevin Gaglier,
Thank you. Appreciate
nice to see you. We're going to take a break. I'm going to eat some pizza because it's breakfast time for me. We got the buzz coming up with Symphony next. Stay with us.